Have you ever put on an outfit, looked in the mirror and thought, something's just not right? The colour may be to blame. The truth is, as we age, certain colours can make us look older, washed out, or even tired. But don't worry, I'm here to help you choose shades that will bring out your natural beauty and make you look elegant, polished, and sophisticated. There are a few colours that, no matter how stylish the outfit, can age you instantly or make your complexion look dull. But the good news is that for every unflattering shade, there's a better, more flattering alternative that will elevate your style effortlessly. Today we're talking about 8 colours that women over 50 should avoid, plus what to wear instead. Let's get started. 1. Black. Choose navy instead. I know what you're thinking. Black is classic. It's chic, it's slimming. It's been a wardrobe staple for decades. And while that's true, wearing too much black as we age can actually work against us. The problem with black is that it's harsh. It creates strong contrasts that can emphasize shadows on the face, making fine lines, wrinkles, and dark circles look more prominent. If you've ever worn black and noticed that your complexion suddenly looks dull or lifeless, that's why. Black lacks warmth, and as we age, our skin naturally loses some of its youthful glow. That stark contrast between your skin and the fabric can make you look older and more tired than you actually are. Another issue with black is that it can create a heavy, almost weighed down appearance. A full black outfit, especially in heavier fabrics, can look too severe or even austere. It doesn't have the same fresh, youthful energy that softer, more flattering colours can provide. So what should you wear instead? Navy. Navy gives you all the sophistication of black, but with a much softer and more elegant feel. It's still slimming, timeless and versatile, but it doesn't cast the same harsh shadows on the face. Instead of draining the colour from your complexion, navy adds depth and richness, making your skin tone look warmer and more vibrant. Navy also pairs beautifully with other colours. You can wear it with white, camel, blush, olive, or even brighter jewel tones like emerald and burgundy for a striking yet polished look. If you love wearing darker colours but want a softer alternative to black, navy is the perfect solution. A simple navy blazer, a well-tailored navy dress, or even navy trousers can be a sophisticated staple in your wardrobe. The best part, navy looks fantastic in both casual and dressy outfits. Whether you're heading to lunch with friends or dressing up for an evening event, navy always looks polished and refined. 2. Neon colours. Choose jewel tones instead. Now let's talk about another big mistake. Neon colours. Neons like electric pink, lime green, bright orange or fluorescent yellow might seem fun and playful, but the reality is they are rarely flattering, especially on mature skin. These colours are extremely bold and high contrast, which means they can overpower your natural features. One of the biggest issues with neon shades is that they can make your skin look washed out. Instead of enhancing your natural glow, neons can create an artificial, almost cartoonish effect that draws attention in all the wrong ways. Another problem, neons can look cheap. While they might work in small doses, like a bright handbag or a fun pair of earrings, when worn as clothing, they often feel overwhelming. They can also be difficult to style, making it harder to create a sophisticated, elegant look. So what should you wear instead? Jewel tones. Jewel tones are the perfect alternative because they provide that same rich, vibrant feel without being overpowering. Unlike neons, which can be too harsh, jewel tones add depth and dimension, giving you a radiant, youthful look. Some of the best jewel tones for mature skin include emerald green, a stunning rich green that brings warmth to your complexion, sapphire blue, a deep luxurious blue that enhances your natural glow, ruby red, a bold but refined shade that adds sophistication and energy, amethyst purple, a beautiful purple that works on almost every skin tone. These colours are vibrant without being too loud. They give you a polished, put-together look that exudes confidence and class. If you love colour but want to avoid anything too bright or artificial looking, opt for jewel tones in classic pieces like silk blouses, structured dresses, elegant coats, or even scarves. These shades are timeless and will elevate your wardrobe instantly. 3. Pastel yellow. Choose rich camel instead. Pastels can be tricky and work beautifully, while others can make you look washed out. And one of the worst offenders? Pastel yellow. Now, pastel yellow might seem like a soft and delicate choice, but here's the problem. It lacks depth. Because it's such a pale and muted colour, it can blend too much with the skin, making you look tired or dull rather than fresh and vibrant. This is especially true if you have silver or grey hair. Yellow already has a slightly faded effect, and when paired with light hair, it can make everything look too monotone and lifeless. Another issue, pastel yellow can sometimes give off a slightly outdated or juvenile look. While it might work for a young, sun-kissed complexion, it often lacks the sophistication needed to create a truly elegant outfit. So, what should you wear instead? Rich camel. Camel is one of those underrated colours that can completely transform your wardrobe. It's warm, sophisticated, and incredibly versatile. Unlike pastel yellow, which can make the skin look pale, camel enhances mature skin tones by adding warmth and depth. Camel works beautifully in a variety of clothing pieces. If you're looking for a structured coat, a classic blazer, or even a soft knit sweater, camel is an excellent choice. It pairs effortlessly with other neutrals like white, navy and grey, but it also works well with richer shades like burgundy, forest green or deep chocolate brown. Another reason to love camel. It instantly makes an outfit look more expensive. There's something about this shade that exudes effortless elegance. Whether you're wearing a camel null cashmere coat, a chic camel handbag, or even camel trousers, you'll look polished and refined. If you're wondering where to start, I've linked some beautiful camel-coloured pieces in the description below. These are timeless staples that you'll wear for years to come. 4. Pure white. Choose soft ivory instead. White seems like an easy go-to colour, right? It's clean, classic, and works with everything. But here's the thing. Pure, stark white can actually be one of the most unflattering colours for mature skin. Why? Because it's too bright, too cool, and too high contrast. Pure white has a way of exaggerating shadows on the face, making fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye circles look more prominent. Instead of reflecting a soft, healthy glow, it often highlights imperfections and can make the skin appear dull, flat, or even a little ashy, especially if your natural skin tone has warm undertones. Another problem with stark white is that it's too harsh. If you have silver or grey hair, a crisp white outfit can sometimes create a washed out effect instead of a complementary one. It lacks warmth and can drain the natural colour from your face, leaving you looking tired rather than refreshed. So what should you wear instead? Soft ivory, cream, or warm white? Ivory is a much better choice because it has a natural warmth that enhances mature skin rather than working against it. Instead of making your complexion look dull, it adds a touch of radiance. The slightly creamy tone blends beautifully with most skin undertones, creating a flattering, elegant look. The best part, ivory is just as versatile as white. You can wear it as a blouse, a dress, a blazer, or even a pair of tailored trousers. It pairs beautifully with rich neutrals like camel, navy and burgundy for an effortlessly polished look. If you're used to wearing white but feel like it's no longer working for you, make the switch to ivory or cream. You'll be amazed at how much softer and more elegant your outfits look. 5. Bright orange. Choose rust or terracotta instead. Let's talk about one of the boldest, trickiest colours to wear, bright orange. Now, orange might seem like a fun, energetic colour, but the truth is, it's not doing your complexion any favours. Bright orange can be overwhelming, unbalanced, and in many cases downright unflattering on mature skin. The problem with bright orange is that it clashes with many skin tones. Instead of enhancing your natural glow, it can create an artificial, almost neon-like effect that draws attention to areas you may not want to highlight, like redness in the skin or uneven undertones. Another issue is that bright orange can sometimes feel too loud or overpowering, especially if it's worn in large amounts. It's a colour that demands attention, and while that might be great in a statement accessory, it can often feel overwhelming when worn as a top, dress or coat. So, what's the solution? Rust and terracotta. Rust is a rich, earthy shade of orange that has a much more sophisticated and refined feel. Instead of looking loud or harsh, it brings warmth and depth to your complexion. Terracotta, which has a mix of brown and orange undertones, is another fantastic alternative. It's bold without being overpowering and adds a touch of effortless elegance to any outfit. The great thing about rust and terracotta is that they pair beautifully with neutrals. Whether you're wearing them with navy, camel, beige, or even deep greens, these colours add richness and dimension to your look. A rust-coloured sweater, a terracotta blouse, or even a chic rust-toned coat can instantly elevate your style and give you that polished, put-together look without being too overpowering. Cool grey. Choose warm taupe instead. Grey is one of those tricky colours that can either look incredibly chic or incredibly dull depending on the shade, and for women over 50, the wrong shade of grey can be a major style mistake. The biggest culprit? Cool grey. Cool toned greys, especially those with blue or silver undertones, have a way of washing out the skin, making it look lifeless and dull. If you've ever put on a light grey top and felt like your complexion looked suddenly tired or pale, that's exactly why. Another issue with cool grey is that it lacks warmth, and when paired with mature skin, it can have an aging effect rather than a brightening one. If your skin has golden or warm undertones, a cool grey will create an unnatural contrast that can make you look washed out rather than glowing. So, what should you wear instead? Warm taupe. Taupe is the perfect alternative to grey because it has a soft, warm undertone that complements mature skin beautifully. Unlike cool grey, which can feel sterile, taupe adds depth and richness to your outfit. It enhances your natural complexion rather than draining it. Another great thing about taupe, it's incredibly versatile. A taupe sweater looks effortlessly elegant and pairs beautifully with darker neutrals like chocolate brown or navy. A taupe trench coat is a timeless wardrobe staple that exudes sophistication. Taupe trousers or skirts work well in both casual and dressy outfits, making them an easy go-to for any occasion. If you love the idea of wearing neutral colours but feel like grey isn't as flattering as it used to be, switch to warm taupe. It's the perfect blend of elegance and subtle warmth, giving you that polished and refined look without making your complexion look dull. If you're looking for stunning warm taupe pieces, I've linked some of my favourites in the description below. 7. Bubblegum pink. Choose dusty rose instead. Pink is one of those colours that can either look elegant and refined or too youthful and artificial. And one of the worst offenders? Bubblegum pink. Now, I get it. Pink can be a fun and feminine colour, but not all pinks are created equal. Bright bubblegum pink has an almost neon-like intensity that can feel overly playful and honestly a bit juvenile. Instead of adding sophistication, it can make an outfit feel too cutesy, which isn't ideal when the goal is to look elegant and polished. Another issue with bubblegum pink is that it clashes with a lot of mature skin tones. It often has blue undertones that don't always complement warmer or neutral complexions. Instead of making your skin glow, bubblegum pink can emphasize redness or make you look overly flushed. So, what should you wear instead? Dusty rose. Dusty rose is a soft, muted pink that's elegant, refined, and incredibly flattering. Unlike bubblegum pink, which can feel too bright, dusty rose has a subtle depth that complements mature skin beautifully. It brings warmth to your complexion while still feeling feminine and sophisticated. Another reason dusty rose is a perfect alternative. It pairs effortlessly with neutral tones. Whether you're wearing it with ivory, taupe, or navy, this shade of pink blends seamlessly into a classic polished wardrobe. Here's how to wear dusty rose in an elegant way. A dusty rose blouse, soft, sophisticated, and perfect for layering under a blazer. A dusty rose dress, feminine without feeling too youthful or overpowering. A dusty rose scarf, a subtle way to add warmth to an outfit. A dusty rose handbag or shoes, an easy way to incorporate colour without committing to a full pink outfit. If you love wearing pink but want a more refined and elegant version, dusty rose is your answer. It's soft, versatile and incredibly flattering without making you look like you raided your granddaughter's closet. 8. Silver metallics. Choose champagne gold instead. Metallics can be stunning, but here's the thing. Not all metallics are created equal. Some can enhance your natural glow, while others can wash you out and make you look older. And the biggest offender, cool, shiny silver metallic. Now, I'm not saying silver jewellery or accents are off limits, but when it comes to clothing, silver metallic fabrics can be one of the most unflattering choices for mature women. Why? First, they reflect light in all the wrong ways. Shiny silver fabrics tend to emphasize fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven skin texture, making them more noticeable. Instead of creating a radiant, glowing effect, silver metallics can actually highlight imperfections, which is the last thing you want from your outfit. Second, silver metallics often have a cold, futuristic feel that doesn't always translate into elegance. Instead of looking refined, silver metallics can sometimes feel flashy or even a little harsh. So what should you wear instead? Champagne gold. Champagne gold is the perfect warm-toned metallic that gives off a soft, luxurious glow. Unlike silver, which can look stark and icy, champagne gold adds warmth and richness to your complexion, making your skin look healthier and more radiant. The best part? Champagne gold is incredibly versatile. You can incorporate it into your wardrobe in a way that feels timeless and sophisticated. Here are some ways to wear champagne gold beautifully. A champagne gold blouse or camisole, perfect for layering under a neutral blazer for an elegant evening look. A champagne gold scarf adds warmth and dimension to your outfit. A champagne gold handbag or shoes, a subtle way to bring a little shine to your wardrobe. Champagne gold jewellery, a much more flattering alternative to silver for most mature skin tones. Now that you know which colours to avoid and which ones will truly enhance your natural beauty, it's time to build a wardrobe that makes you feel elegant, polished and confident every single day. The right colours can transform your entire look, making your skin glow, your features pop and your outfits look effortlessly sophisticated. And if you're ready to elevate your style, I've handpicked some of the most timeless, high quality pieces in these flattering shades. You can find all the links in the description below. Yes, these pieces are an investment, but trust me, elegance is always worth it. Cheap clothing fades, loses its shape, and never truly gives you that refined, put together look. But when you choose quality over quantity, you get timeless wardrobe staples that drape beautifully, last for years, and make every outfit look effortlessly expensive. So, if you've ever struggled to find clothes that make you feel your best, start with the right colours and the right fabrics. You'll be amazed at how much of a difference it makes. And if you want even more tips on dressing with elegance and confidence, be sure to check out my website, where I share even more exclusive advice on fashion, style and timeless beauty. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these colour swaps are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And as always, keep dressing beautifully.